Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to episode 2 of my vlog. It is Sunday, the 1st of October. It's about 3:45 in the afternoon. I just thought I'd give you a quick update on what's been going on here this week. How's everybody? I've had a bit of a bad week this week. My debit card got cloned, was the start of it. And Friday, I had a nice evening meal with my brother and his family on Thursday, which was lovely. First time I'd seen them since Mum's funeral, so it was nice to see them again. I had a bad day on Friday. I was supposed to have a 3-seater sofa and an armchair delivered, and they arrived to get it in the door and said it won't fit. So they took it back, and I've ended up reordering another 2-seater and an armchair, but I've got to wait another 3 weeks for delivery. As you can see, Lucy and Millie are joining me. They're joining us this afternoon. There's Lucy, and Millie's beside her on my office chair. So thankfully, we're able to make do because I've bought a recliner for my craft area, which you'll see later on. But for now, it's the lounge furniture. Right, this week I've got knitting, crochet and crystal art. If any of you are new to Craft Buddy Crystal Art, if you enter Tracy, TRACY 15 at checkout, it gives you 15% off your first order, which is fabulous. So this is my first finished project, is this picture. Finally I finished it, and I'm really pleased with how it's come out. It's so sparkly. The camera doesn't really do it justice, but it's a really, really lovely picture, and I'm thrilled with it. I've just got to seal it so that none of the little drills fall off with the Crystal Art Sealer by Craft Buddy, which is really, really good. It does what it says on the tin. Okay, I finished my socks. A bit of frogging. I went wrong a few times on the second one, but I've got a pair of socks. So they're just currently on the blockers, just because it's easier to show you how they are. And I'm really pleased with those. The yarn was West Yorkshire Spinners, so I can highly recommend that yarn. What else have I got this week? I've got cast on. I was cold the other day because the temperatures have dropped around my shoulders, so have started this virus shawl, which is really easy once you get the hang of it. Different rows do different things, and then it's all based on counts of 10 trebles. A really excellent video by Bella Coco, who interestingly this week I joined the crochet community, and it's a really good group, lots of patterns. We had an online Zoom chat Saturday morning, and that was really good as well. Back to my crochet, this is the yarn cake I'm using. It came unbanded from eBay, but I think it was sold as Serdar. I think it's either patter cake or it's colour wheel, not quite sure. But it's crocheting up lovely, and it's lovely and soft. So I'd recommend that yarn. I've done a bit of my jumper, my cardigan. Not very much, because I've been trying to finish my sock. I've done about that much, and I've changed onto my wooden symphonies, because I found with the zings, they when you get to the end of the row, because I take my hand off while I'm knitting, I'll show you what I mean in a minute. It kept sliding out and dropping the stitches and falling on the floor, which was a bit of a pain. My mum always used to say I knit cack-handed, but you'll see I don't keep my hand on the needle, but that's because I've got short stubby fingers. But that's how I knit, but it gets the job done. So that's coming along lovely. Happy mail, happy mail. I've had some gorgeous yarn come, and I need to show you the label that I had because it really, really touched me. It was a present, and it's from Terry Dow, and that's her label there. And the message, it came from Lucy's Breeders. We're quite a close-knit family. And that was the message that came on it. And it says, to dear Tracy, we hope that you will be able to make yourself something nice to remind you of Mum as the autumn evenings draw in. Love from your Wisham family, which is really, really lovely. And the yarn is to die for. Lucy's fast asleep. She's not at all interested. Okay, the first colourway is called Sweet Pea, and that's that one. And it's 100-gram ball, 4-ply, and it's a really nice mixed Terry's called The Ungrateful Wench. And her website is www.theungratefulwench.co.uk, and she does the most amazing yarn. This one is called Rainforest, and I've asked for it to be caked because Mum used to help me wind the skeins, and I was a bit scared to do it on my own because I'm not good with when yarn gets knotted. And this one's called Smoky Mountain. I had to have that one because my friend Maggie and I had a trip to the Smoky Mountains in Tennessee, and we had such a fabulous break. Okay, this one is called Coachman, and that's got pretty pinks and greens, and it's a really nice, pretty colour. These two next to look like they're very similar colours, but they're actually not when you look at the mix in them. This one is called Raspberry Ripple. I think the writing's all appearing back to front because I have to mirror the bit. But if you've got any queries, just ping me a message and I'll let you know what they are. This one is called Heather of the Glen, which kind of reminded me of Mum because Mum loves Scotland, and we actually had Flower of Scotland played during the funeral as we went into the chapel. And Deborah of Wisham, where Lucy came from, actually officiated the funeral for us, which was really good. A lovely lady, so very, very kind. That's kind of all what I'm working on at the moment. I'm no doubt I'll be casting on another pair of socks. And I've got some crystal art to do because I've got all my Christmas projects to do. So I won't spoil to share it later on because it's just nice to have something new to show you. So that's all my projects and my squishy mail. Not much else to report really. I finished off season 2 of From, which I was watching, which was really good. I didn't think it was going to be my thing, but I really enjoyed it. A bit scary and gory in places, but it was still good to watch. Kept you glued. Strictly back. I'm really enjoying that. The professionals are just amazing, and the celebrities are doing really, really well. Not sure who's going to go this week. I have my suspicions, but I'm really hoping it's not any of my favourites. Big shout out to, I think they're all fabulous. And I can't say how impressed I am with the celebrities this year. They're really, really high standard. It's going to be a tough competition, I think. My other favourite programmes are back on this week. Help, My House is Haunted on Sky. That's back this week, so that'll be good to watch. What else is coming on this week that I'm going to watch? Catching up on SWAT and Chicago Fire that I recorded earlier in the year and hadn't had a chance to watch, so catching up on that. Virgin River, usual soaps. That's about it really. Anyway, this is all for this episode, so I'll catch up with you next week. Speak to you soon. Keep crafting.